All right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully we're live. Hopefully everything's good. Welcome to today's match. I'm joined, first of all, in the commentary booth by Emily. Hello.
Hello. Not scuffed this time. Let's go.
And our first competitor, we've seen him multiple times before, the wonderful Nerdi.
What's up? Glad to be back.
And we're very excited to welcome PeteZahHutt.
Here this time.
Hello.
Good to be here.
Yeah. Pete was kind of a last-minute stand-in. Did very well. First match. I was surprised you knew all the tricks for the scout and run. Very good. So yeah, should be a great match. And they have the world seeds for seed number 1.
Oh, UX, you put the same stream up again. It's both Nerdy's stream.
Okay, dude.
Start.
That's cool.
Oh, because I restarted OBS. Oh, that's right. It doesn't know when I restart it. Oh, great. Cool. Yes. Pete on the right, Nerdy on the left. Let's transition again. Hey, everybody. We're going to get right into it. All right. You guys are ready? We got the right streams up. Thank you for catching that. Yeah, you guys can open the world in 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck. Okay. They've been muted and deafened. God, yeah, restarting it. Oh, it doesn't recognize the sources, so we're good. We're good to go.
It's fine. Bless Dylan for pointing it out because I was not paying attention.
Yeah, it's hard to see when they're both in the world seed. So yeah, this is gonna be a non-village seed. This one's kind of quaint, and wouldn't you know it, Emily? At the start of my notes for this seed, I have written down sub 10. Wow.
No way. Another sub 10? Let's go.
I'm just too nice of a guy. I'm too nice. What can I say? I'm throwing him an easy one for seed 1. I just, Pizza stand-in. Nerdy already had a tournament match today. He got the nerves going. So it's not much going on in the overworld, but you don't need too much. It's a buried treasure in a shipwreck, pretty simple. Fairly close treasure bastion. So the nether travel might be a little tough, but could be a good one. Could be quick.
Oh, I'm very excited to see how they tackle this because it is villageless, so have to rely on other things.
Mm-hmm. Always quick nether entry. Usually get iron tools. Usually these villageless overworlds are pretty fast, but always worried about food. So I will see how much food is in this closest buried treasure. But if it's a 10-minute run, you don't need much food.
True. And with fire res, you just don't take damage from wither skeletons and you win.
You don't take damage from wither skeletons if you're really good. Yeah, that's true.
True.
Yeah, that's true.
You never take damage, do you,
No.
T-Legs?
No. I am an all bosses runner. I never get hit by wither skeletons, so.
Damn, imagine that luxury.
Yeah, so Emily, what do you think about these players? How good do you think they are?
I mean, they are everyone in this tournament's very a top runner, but I feel like these two are pretty evenly matched, especially given how close their PBs are.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very excited to see how they fare up against each other, especially considering Pete was a stand-in and just got kind of thrown into it, and Nerdy's known he was going to be doing this, so very interesting.
Yeah, like I mentioned right before the start, Pete was informed that he could stand in, I believe, 2 days before his first match. And a lot of these other runners have been in, the iWin Scout and Run tournaments before, and so they kind of have a good feel of it. It takes a little while. It takes an hour or two to kind of get used to all the commands, know what you're doing, know to look out for. And Pete came in hot, man. He just knew all the commands. He was doing better than most people week 1, I think, with the scouting. And here, actually, Pete not falling into the trap a lot of runners falling into when they're routing a treasure bastion it's easy to just think, oh, it's a bastion, I'll just do it like normal. But treasure is the one where you don't know where those gold blocks are, and he's checking for them. And hopefully he's going to remember those and not waste any time mining the ones that he doesn't. And is he gonna check trades? Is he gonna do, let me see what his strategy is.
Oh my God,
he knows how to do it. Oh, I'm so impressed by Pete. Using
the saved hotbar too. He's ready for this.
He's so prepared. He did his homework. Using the summon area effect command to summon multiple piglins at once. And nice easy way to do. You could summon 18 piglins in a hole, and every time you get a trade, that's 2 gold blocks traded, and you know what you get in the right order. So great, perfect. I love it.
Nice. And those are looking like some nice trades. Within 2 gold blocks, getting all your pearls. Lacking a little bit on string. Definitely.
Yeah, a little bit of obsidian. Oh, there's tons of string. One more obby he's gonna have to wait for. So, and
did he take the obby from the chests though? I thought there was like over 10 in the chests overall.
Yeah, maybe
I think he just collected them to see how much he would get.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, probably did. So I think Pete knows exactly how many gold blocks he has to mine and exactly where they are. Which took me a while to figure out you could do in a treasure bastion. It seems obvious, but you don't always remember that stuff. So Nerdi taking a very quick survey of the entire seed, getting his overworld nether routing and nether travel done pretty quickly here, and just maybe trying to pinpoint that portal location.
Yeah, for sure. And knowing exactly where to dig down to in case of surface spawning. We see Pete taking down his cords, which is super cool, because then we'll see if he spawns where he wants to spawn. And gosh, I'm very excited to see how they actually run this seed, because they're both routing it very, very well.
Yeah, and a lot of the times, my take on these seeds is, everyone's a top runner. They're all very fast, all have great PBs, they're all very skilled, but when you're in a situation where you're up against someone that it might come down to seconds on the line, you end up making a lot of mistakes. And we've seen a lot of deaths. We've seen a lot of failed 1 cycles, things that you wouldn't normally see in a calmer situation. So my take is kind of like, I might just kind of take it easy. Like if I assume my opponent messes up in a major way once, all I got to do is finish in like 15 minutes. It's not a big deal. But Seed definitely has potential for the sub 10 $100 bounty, so you might take a lot more risks in this case. At least I would. This seed looks pretty cool, so I would try to just get in nether as soon as possible.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, depending on where you need to put your portal to get to the stronghold, that could be a pain, I can see, but given as it's not the most ideal terrain. But other than that, this seed does look pretty ideal.
Pretty good one to start. I think it's the best one they'll see today, probably.
Well, I fear for what's to come then.
It's not bad. Nothing bad. Nothing terrible. Yeah, I'm looking at their scores here. So yeah, Pete did take his first match 2-1 against Cretahead, and Nerdi lost his first match 1-2 against K4. So Nerdi is in a tough spot right now because the player that places 4th in their group gets eliminated and doesn't get to move on to bracket, whereas the first place immediately moves on to bracket and gets a bye round. So the 2nd and 3rd place players have to do playoffs. So Pete is in a position where if he wins this one, he's pretty set. And Nerdi is in a position where if he loses this one, depending on what happens in the other match, he might not be able to make it on. This might be it for him. So kind of an important match for both of them.
Oh yeah, I feel like these second matches really give you perspective of where people are gonna sit, so it makes this week so much more exciting. Well, like last week and this week because of crossover, but definitely keeps you on your toes. Even the commentators, because we don't know what's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's week 2 is unfortunate. I think half the groups are partially decided already. And
so insane.
yeah, half the groups are still very open for any position. So could see some tiebreakers. Could see some upsets.
I love tiebreaker seats. They're always so mean, but they're so fun.
Yeah, we had a great time yesterday with the Badlands tiebreaker seed. That was a cool one.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah, always looks very bleak when you spawn in Badlands, but using your resources, figuring out what to do in the worst situations, and then coming across a bastion and still finishing in like 13 minutes, it's pretty fun.
That's wild.
Yeah, and for you guys in chat, I know Toshio just said tiebreaker seeds are the best. We don't have an exact schedule for the seeds in the brackets. So your guys' input and the players' input is going to dictate what we give them. So we thought, one village seed, one non-village seed, and then a wildcard seed for the best of 3s in groups, and then one monument seed for the entirety of the group stage. But in bracket, if you guys want to see more of something or less of something, let us know. Because it's about entertainment.
All right, here we go.
All Badlands seeds.
Nothing but bad. No, I think you need to give nothing but mansion seeds. Easy.
Ooh, only mansion seeds. Yeah, it took me an hour to find each seed. All right, starting off here, Nerdi and Pete gonna grab some wood before heading to Shipwreck and probably Buried Treasure. Nerdi snagging some dandelions. I didn't see how much food was in the Buried Treasure, maybe not enough to finish the run, so getting 4 dandelions, always going to be enough to finish a 10-15 minute run. So much food.
Yeah, I don't think that there was a lot. I think there was a couple of raw or cod, but definitely probably not enough for the whole run. And then I know that the Shipwreck had minimal food in it as well. So definitely going to be fun to see how these players optimize for a food struggle, to say the least.
Mm-hmm. Definitely true.
And I'm not sure Nerdy checked the buried treasure. I know Pete did for sure, right away. But
could be going for a solo ship. Just get some iron, get some dandelions, maybe whatever food is in here, and then go to Nether. Not a bad idea. Oh, potatoes. Oh, I hate to see potatoes.
I hate to see it.
Oh, and also getting 2 suspicious stews. And I've heard conflicting information about this, but when I checked, suspicious stews were the same every seed, so you could essentially check them. But I've heard multiple times they're not.
Interesting.
So I actually don't know if people in chat have experimented with that as well. I assumed they were actually the same and you could check them because I've done that on multiple occasions and it worked. But it could also be based on terrain generation, could be one of those weird things. I don't know if Nerdy's checked his stew.
We do see Nerdy just going for Nether as quickly as possible.
Kind of like it. I mean, I'm a big fan of the Buried Treasure. Pete does have some good food, but man, getting another at like 2 minutes 10. That's pretty nice.
Yeah. I do know that Nerdy stream started a little bit faster than Pete's, so they could still be very close, but still exciting to see what'll happen. Because Nerdy didn't check trades, whereas Pete knows exactly what he has to trade and when he can leave.
Yeah, and actually Nerdy getting quite a lot of logs here, probably just for blocks. Looks like he's going to have to go up pretty high because you do spawn from a magma ravine, so you're going to be pretty low on the Y level, so getting plenty of blocks. Pete, is the risk going to pay off? He doesn't get the pearl. Not too much of a time loss, but... Yeah, big time save when it works, though.
Yeah, no kidding. But adapting quickly, keeps moving. It's the best thing he could do at this point.
Yeah, Nerdi was playing in the relay today. Did pretty well on his seed. And yeah, going for a goldless treasure. There's a zombie piglin on the bridge, which makes it safer. You know, in tournament, you're not going to die. But unfortunately, there's probably 2 piglins that should have been there that were scared to the other side. So he's not going to have those trading. So safer, but maybe a little slower.
Yeah. But poor Nerdy, 2 tournaments in one day.
Yeah. I know.
Best of luck with that.
Still, is that like 6 dudes? 7 dudes? Pretty
That
good.
sounds a fair bit.
It's alright.
Oh, I thought Pete wasn't gonna make it. My heart. Oh. Risky plays.
Yeah, Pete likes to do this. You hug the right side when you're pillaring up and place a block on the top right of that gold. Some players choosing to hug the left and place 2 blocks there. So I kind of like this little adaptation from Pete. There's little tiny optimizations that different players do. Breaking that block, very nice.
Does look like, does Pete have armor, gold armor, like boots or something from the shipwreck? Or buried treasure or something?
I think I saw some gold boots.
I was gonna say they didn't aggro him when he was walking by, which is nicer than Nerdy, who had to risk it right off the bat.
Yeah, throwing a couple golds. Nerdy was while going in, so that he doesn't diverts the aggro a little bit. So he doesn't have to make gold armor this whole time, which is kind of a nice time save. You don't have to worry about it. So kind of like that play, risking it.
Yeah, for sure. But Pete knowing exactly where to get his gold from.
Nerdy throwing some kelp at that piglin, trying to get.
Did you not hear about the kelp trades? It's the new strat.
Yeah, piglins are afraid of kelp. It's if you throw kelp at them, they run away like zombie piglins. Actually, a little known fact, a little known trick for you guys.
Yeah, so definitely keep that in mind. Just always have kelp on you. Definitely useful.
Nerdy purling out of the bastion. It's 6 minutes onto the fortress bastion. It is something you do love to see. Did only get like 7 piglins in that whole trading, but the trades are very kind on this one, and there is plenty of obsidian in the chests. So actually getting out of here pretty quick. I don't know if either players checked the blaze rod drops.
No, I don't think either player did.
Nerdy out of food already. Is he out of food? He does have potatoes and kelp though, doesn't he? Ooh, oh no, he has mushrooms. Did he scout those mushrooms ahead of time? Maybe.
Oh, possibly saw them, or he was just praying that, you know, he would use them.
Oh, Nerdy with 4 dandelions, 4 red mushrooms, and 4 brown mushrooms, bro. He's got enough food to beat the game 4 times, dude.
He's winning.
That's way too much food. He's good. And Pete also entering fortress very closely behind, getting 2 stray blazes.
2 rods. Oh my goodness, the rates in this one already looking real nice. Unpurling right onto the spawner. You love to see it.
Ooh, I'd love to see a blaze bed or gold pick just to try to really stress that sub 10 potential. Yeah, it looks like Pete might be trying to do it. Yep, now realizing the gold pick is the play. Yeah, I mean, if you could get like a 4 spawn or something and get lucky on these trades, oh, you'd be out around 8 minutes. I don't think the scouter travel is very nice, though.
Yeah, that is definitely a concern, but who knows? Who knows? Maybe they'll wow us and then get an instant perch or something.
It's true. It has happened.
I don't think either player has checked the end generation, though. I mean, I guess it doesn't particularly matter, but
Okay, Pete on 3 rods going to the second spawner. He mined out some of the first one, and I quite like staying on the first spawner. Oh, but I think his nether travel location is this direction anyway.
yeah, that's
So
what
he's
I was
just gonna
thinking.
do
Why not
this.
move forward?
Oh, 5. He needs one more.
Insane, insane. If it was, imagine if you only had to leave on 5 rods. Ridiculous. But a nice spawn here, so he can just get that last rod. Come on.
No way.
No way! No shot!
Oh, what kind of mean RNG is this? Oh, they're both waiting on the last one. What if I wanted to tamper with the list and just made it so you got 5 for 5 and then it took you 20 to get the 6th one?
That would be so mean.
On the same seed, I replace all the gold blocks in the bastion with yellow wool.
Yes! And then you make them do classic? Oh! Oh, it's gonna take more than 20 minutes. I can tell you that much. Oh, we see some glowstone for anchors, possibly? Pretty cool, pretty cool.
Yeah, that's right. Pete just knew he had to wait for those last 2 gold blocks to get the extra string. So I guess just making sure he had enough to get at least a couple beds. Maybe a 2 anchor, 3 bed type situation. And both runners out of the fortress around 10 minutes. Unfortunately, not God Blaze Rod drops. They won't be leaving at around 8 minutes. But, oh, so close. And taking different routes to get there.
Still on par to be tournament best for, one of them. That's for sure. As long as the Dragon Perch doesn't take too long.
Yep, Nerdi making his exit portal with the Hoglin right behind him. Oh, get the blue mushroom. Get the blue mushroom. Put it down next to you. Oh, I love that trick, just grabbing that blue mushroom in the crimson.
Right?
And just put it down as you're making your portal. That way you're never worried about Hoglins getting to you. But sneaky, Nerdi will get out of there while Pete is still digging down. And Nerdi gets on the surface, so you'll also have to dig down. So this is going to be very close.
Yeah, definitely.
And Emily, I don't know if I saw a bow and arrow from either runner.
No bow and arrow? Nah. I do think... Did Pete check the thing? I don't know. Very cool to see Pete spawning so low, making his anchors.
Okay, Nerdi purling in the overworld. Interesting. Maybe the netherrack wall was too long, take too long to get through, so Nerdi went a couple hundred blocks away?
Yeah, I guess so. But Pete made a bow.
Oh, he did. Let's go, Pete.
He made a bow.
We are avid bow and arrow believers in this chat. Only bow and arrow believers here.
Only bow and arrows.
Only bow and arrow. Pete.
It's always nice to have a backup strategy, but if you want to rely on quick perch, it's never a bad idea to be prepared for the worst case scenario.
And I am an avid 4 anchors. Let's go. 4 anchors, nice.
Oh my gosh.
I am an avid 114 PeteZahHutt watcher. I watch a lot of his 114 runs. I lurk in chat, so I know he could do bow and arrow. I know he has the technique. Yes. I know he can hit his shots. There you go.
You love to see it.
Beautiful. You want to take out those crystals as soon as possible. You don't have to take them all out. You can even just shoot 5 arrows and then stop, but you don't want to be shooting arrows too late into the run. You want to take them out early and then do your waiting later. Crossbows.
Right. Which hopefully these runners have been watching because it's been said many, many times.
All right, yeah, Pete doing a partial bow strategy. Yeah, if the dragon's on your side, you can shoot those bow and arrows, but you don't want to kind of pepper shots because the dragon has to go all the way back to shoot you like now. So he forced a strafe, and it's kind of taken an additional 10 seconds here for that one crystal, but still improving his odds. It's going to be very tough for Nerdy to win.
But we do see an enter here from Nerdy. Very cool, very cool.
It's good. Nerdy having to throw a lot of pearls to get to his stronghold. And that is a reliable perch from Pete.
Whoa.
Four anchor.
Gosh.
Oh,
Four
the jumping four anchor. Oh, he missed it. Pete, no.
No, he
Pete,
didn't.
no. He would have been so cool.
I've seen this. I haven't seen this setup, but I have seen a 4 anchor setup, and this is not how I've seen it. So it is very interesting that both runners have opted to do this setup.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it works. It probably does, but oh my god.
And at this point, Pete now needs to clear all the towers. You do not want to leave a second perch up to Fate. You really got to shoot down all the towers, which means he needs the. Okay, he has the 2 cages. He might have. Oh, there's still one left.
Oh yeah, there's just the one.
Oh,
but he did a
no.
very good job taking out so many at the start.
And Nerdy just going for the no bow and arrow risky strategy. But Pete leaving the door open. It would be fair if Nerdy gets the perch right now, but Pete taking all the crystals down, gets an immediate perch. Round 2, second chance. Still not getting the jumping one cycle. No, dude. Oh my god.
But the nice thing here is, and Pete still has a crystal up too, actually. He didn't take all of them down.
One. He needs it.
Oh my goodness. But, I mean, minimal healing here from the dragon. So that'll be nice.
And Nerdy gets a perch. Pete had 2 opportunities. Nerdy gets his. Oh, the dragon's too long. Nerdy too. Oh my god. Oh, no one hitting the 3 or 4 anchor.
And Pete gets another perch. Oh my god, this end fight.
3rd time's the charm. All the crystals down. Oh, if the dragon's
concerns.
at 25% health, he has it, and it is. Pete takes it.
God.
The cleanest end fight we've ever seen. Very well.
Absolutely. So clean. No mess ups whatsoever. No deaths, though. So it's still a win.
No deaths. There you go.
Still a win.
Taking it nice and easy. We'll undeafen him here. All right. Welcome back to the booth. Congratulations to Pete for taking seed number 1. Little rough end fight for both of you, but Pete gets the job done in the end.
What are you talking about? His first try.
Yeah, actually, yeah. So Pete had 3 perches to finish the dragon. I think a 4 anchor setup, and Nerdy had a 3 anchor setup, and neither of you could hit that initial multiple anchor setup. So. I mean, not a usual setup. Yeah. So I guess
I haven't practiced this. I don't remember how to do it. I did after I did it. I remembered how to do it, but it's you have to place the obby underneath the obsidian. I just forgot to do that. I placed a solid. I realized after I placed it, and then the dragon perched super low, it perched very very low. So I didn't have time to. Fix
I had a really low perch. I had to get in there super fast, and it kind of melted my brain a bit.
Yeah, well, exciting match. You guys were very, very close. Oh yeah, Nerdy also didn't hit the scouter travel. Had to pearl a couple times to get to the stronghold. So
no, I don't know what happened, but I read the numbers wrong on my sheet. I think did you hit the stronghold, Pete?
I hit right in front of it. Yeah.
Above or below?
Below. So there was a cave right outside of the door. Yeah, the route that I took was the hallway directly opposite of the enclosed spawner. There's a path that you have to dig, and there's a cave that kind of leads you down to where the blind area is. So I just kind of dug through the cave into the nether.
Interesting. I feel like we probably went different ways. I was super high up in the nether. I was over 100, I think, or 90 or something.
Yeah. So. Yeah, you guys have very different routes going away from the fortress, but it was very close.
I just got lost. Yeah, I just read my numbers on my sheet wrong. And I thought when I hit the blind, I thought I was off by 500 blocks. I was like, oh no. But then I realized halfway through purling, I was like, oh no, I'm actually right on top of it. And I don't know even what I read, but I read the number 50, but it was 500. So I have no idea what went wrong there.
Damn. Well, yeah, close first seed. Congrats to Pete. He takes it 1-0, and we will give him a second seed. We'll go to intermission here, and we'll be right back in a sec. All right. Hello, everyone. We are back for seed number 2 of Nerdi versus PeteZahHutt. Pete taking it seed number 1 in an intense end fight match. Seed number 2 is just going to be a good old village seed. Nothing too spicy. Hopefully a pretty quick one. And I think the runners are ready to go. So we can begin in 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck. All right. We're good.
I'm excited to see how this plays out because it was very close in the first round. So if Nerdi doesn't choke here, he could easily take a win.
Yeah, it's just surprising how many one cycles are failed, honestly, in this tournament. It's just, you're trying to leave Bastion like 5 seconds before your opponent, so you're like, I have 3 anchors, 2 beds. I haven't practiced that, but I can maybe do it. And you're going really far north-south to try to get that perfect perch, and you have like a split seconds to do the one cycle. So many of these matches coming out of coming down to one cycle, and I think Nerdi could have had that one.
Mm-hmm. Especially given the little bit of a offset with his portal. But this is his match to take back, and they can go to a tiebreaker.
Yes, we all want to see the tiebreaker seed.
True.
Nerdi does need to win this one. His tournament livelihood could be on the line. And not too much going on in the seed. A nice little savannah village, nice and comfy. There's a little lava pool. There is a ruined portal that's kind of buried close to this village that is kind of cozy. It's all right. It's got some cool stuff. So I don't think either of them have located the ruined portal yet. But kind of boring overall. There's a buried treasure a bit far, so we could see a buried treasure get to skip some of that iron mining. And in the nether, we see Nerdi here. There's actually a choice in the nether. 2 choices. There's a choice between a stables that's over a lava lake or a buried treasure bastion, and there are also 2 fortress options. So all 4 quadrants in the nether playable in this one. So quite a lot of ways you could decide to play this one.
Very interesting. Love the choices, especially on a seed that is so 114 classic-esque. It brings me so much joy. So I'm very excited to see how they fully play this seed, because how can you not love a savannah village, desert, lava pool?
Savannah desert. You know, I started 114 hating savannah and deserts. I was like, oh, this old meta. I just want to crush it and make something new. But, towards the end of it, I appreciate it. I kind of like, there's something cozy and warm and fuzzy about desert savannah,
Absolutely.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
It's so linear and so nice. You can't really go wrong with it.
So now, when you're doing 114, do you like to see a temple more or a savannah village more?
That's a hard one. Because you need both. If you only see one, you just say, I'm done. It's not the seed.
Technically, you could do temple into like Dark Oak or something, and then you could do any village. But
true, but that also requires a Dark Oak nearby, and that's asking a lot. But savannah villages are typically faster, so.
Do love my savannah villages in 114. Oh, actually, nice choice today, switching over to the far superior 115. I'm sure you agree with me that 115 is far superior, and we should stop playing 114
I have not
entirely.
played 115. I am just holding out to not play it, because I only thing that makes me want to play it is pie chart, and I don't know if that drive is enough.
Oh, it's so good. But today, nice choice getting a 115 PB with classic Desert Temple Savannah Village.
Interesting.
You got a 25XX or something. So,
jeez.
Yeah, I mean, it's doable. You have to have more villager count and use more villagers, but
it's
same
not
idea.
Impossible.
Yeah.
Especially if you run a lot of co-op, you know exactly what to trade. It's just first day. What?
Nerdi using the wrong bastion. Yeah, there are 2 bastions in this one. So there's a kind of open lava lake stables, and there's a more gross buried treasure bastion we can see on Pete's side. So it is a decision. I think both of them are pretty equal. I mean, I hate digging through walls to have to get to a bastion. It's kind of annoying, but it is slightly closer, and I think there's a little bit closer fortress. Yeah, Pete's spawn is also kind of way up there in the nether ceiling from that lava pool, I think. So.
Oh gosh, yeah, I'm looking at that and I'm going, oh my god, how is he going to get down from that? But I'm sure he'll know.
Sorry, Emsworld. We'll just talk about 116 here. I'm sorry. My bad.
Listen. You can't bring a 114 main in here and not expect me to talk about 114. You know?
That's fair.
But so good. Almost ocean exposed. Almost. But haven't seen them check any blaze rod drops or trades at this point. They're still trying to figure out how to route the seed, which looks like it might be somewhat of a pain, but they know what they're doing.
And it looked like Nerdi was actually checking the nether travel from the Lava Lake stables. So I think he's pretty set on that one. I think Pete has still... Yeah, Pete's actually traveling from the treasure bastion. So that's kind of...
Two different strongholds?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I would have expected him to try to route maybe bastion first into a fortress that's neighboring. But kind of looks like they're looking to travel from different bastions. And they might have different strongholds. I don't know.
I do see M's asking about a 114 scout and route, but 114 is so linear that the only way a scout and route will be interesting is if you give them monument seeds, but only giving monument seeds is also really boring.
That's true.
W simulator.
That's true. As we have seen here, 116 monument seeds are, fun on occasion. But if all of these were monument seeds, it would be incredibly boring. It would actually be cool. Ooh, what if you did 115 just different strategies? What if you had an igloo seed and a monument seed and a classic seed on 115 and you had to do all three?
You could do that. That could be interesting. It was because it was a thought that I played around with a little bit myself, being a lover of hosting tournaments.
It's true. They were very fun.
But it is exciting. We are going to see two different bastions from both runners, so I'm very excited to see this.
Actually, as you say that, Pete may be thinking about cheating on his treasure bastion and going for stables instead.
Is he going to do it, though?
Yeah, BGR are talking about Scout and Route being better for co-ops. I wonder why BGR is mentioning co-ops. Is it possibly
co-ops are just superior?
Is it possibly because you're potentially one of the best co-op runners in the world, Ben? Do you want more co-op tournaments? Give me prize money.
There we go. The ulterior motive coming out. Oh.
Co-op tournaments are pretty fun.
Squad Scout and Route 116, but without bastions or villages. That would be wild. That's also a lot of players to organize.
It sounds kind of awful.
It does sound kind of awful.
It is co-op. It's a very interesting concept, and I do think it's a bit more entertaining. More screens to watch, a lot more strategy involved when you really get down into the nitty-gritty details. But your focus does, you can't get ultra focused like we are in a 1v1, and scheduling sucks.
Oh god.
Scheduling. Yeah. It's rough.
Just scheduling in general is freaking hard. But runners are almost out of time. Pete has checked his trades. It's completely up in the air what bastion he's going to go to. Nerdi will go to the stables, Unless he's gonna pull a 180 on us and go to treasure. But I don't think so.
Just last minute, he's like, "Ooh, there's a treasure bastion. Let's do that." Yeah, I think, yeah, Pete may have switched to the stables, and it looks like, yeah, their nether spawn up here is gross. I mean, you don't have to use that lava pool at spawn, but it spawns you like in this netherrack ceiling. It's very weird. They can finagle their way down there with a boat. But yeah, I think we might see Sable's Bastion from both, and maybe a Pearl Hang. If the nether travel location is very close to that stables, you might just toss a Pearl into lava, lower your render distance, go to the fortress. Once you're done, raise your render distance up. So we will see.
True. All right, here we go.
All right, both runners starting pretty in sync. Very cool. Nerdy not going for the same tree. Going.
No, how dare he mine a house instead of the tree in front of him?
Getting wood instead of logs. Wow, I don't know if that's going to pay off. That's going to be interesting. Ooh, and Nerdy getting stone directly beneath him. Pete having to mine 2 sand.
Time waste, time waste. But they're, oh, we see the Nerdy make a hoe. Does he really think he's going to need that much food that a hoe is going to be a time save? I'm sorry, that was mean.
Well, Emily, what else can you do with extra wheat?
Cod strats?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, a hoe is...
he's doing it. He's committing. He's committing.
Cod
You know
strats.
what? But it's all going to come down to, is he going to kill the cod? And that will determine whether or not he will win this match.
Wow,
I
really?
think.
Oh, Pete also making a hoe? Maybe with the same idea. Okay. Good to see that.
All right. I see them. I
Yeah.
forget that wheat trades are a thing.
Yeah, I recently
Despite-
saw a little chart on making a hoe and stuff. If you're getting about 5 hay bales, it's about the break even if you should get a hoe or not, a stone hoe. So if you're going for cod strats and you're making 7 or 8 hay bales or something, then it is slightly more of a time save to make a hoe to get that wheat. Getting 2. Oh no, he's getting 1 farmer, 1 fisherman. Nerdy does have the fisherman trade, and there is actually a method of hole punching the villager. No, Nerdy,
No, he didn't.
Oh,
Punching the villager in the middle of a run really just absolutely brutal.
And Pete saying, you know what, I'm just gonna mine for iron. Not a bad idea.
That's valid. Villager traits, especially in 116, villager AI is really weird.
Oh no. Oh no, that's so expensive. I can't get the right trade, dude. Okay, just for everyone who's like, why would you ever do cod strats? I did make a quick video. There is a way to get 2 villagers in a hole to trap them, to continuously recycle the same villager trade to make it so you always get the wheat trade and then the cod trade within like 20 seconds. It doesn't have to be a really long ordeal. There is a way to do it without this whole hassle. So Nerdy will have to take the expensive trades, but he has a hoe. He'll get more wheat with this hoe. That's fine.
He's good. He's got it. Just shows Nerdy is not a T-Wag simp and does not watch every one of T-Wag's videos.
Everyone
Absolutely
videos.
disappointed.
I was watching Hamma's stream today, and he came up to a treasure bastion, and I was like, "Do lower treasure," and he's like, "I haven't watched your video," and I couldn't believe it.
That's devastating.
Thought Hamma
I see
watched
double
all my
bucket. Who
videos.
got the double bucket? Nerdy or Pete? One of them got a double bucket.
Did they? Oh,
Unless
did
chat's
Nerdy
debating me.
did Nerdy shift
Oh,
click all
he
of his
craft-
mods?
No, he crafted one after he bought one. So he doesn't have an iron pick.
Oh no.
Oh no.
To be honest, I have made that mistake so many times. It's embarrassing. You always kill the golem and make a bucket in every run, except when you do COD strats. You got to make the iron pick instead. Oh no, it's heartbreaking.
Oh, that does hurt just a little bit for Nerdy here.
There is honestly almost always plenty of iron in a bastion. A lot of these runners do not check the bastion chest for iron, but there's very commonly plenty of iron. Oh, Pete taking a little boat ride. Nice.
Did he throw it a bucket or something? He only has one in his inventory, but he does only have 1 iron.
Yeah, it's possible he just knows there's iron in a bastion chest, or he's hoping.
He's got to be hoping.
Yeah.
Oh, are we going to see Fortress first?
Okay. Yeah. The spawner was right here. They didn't check it out very much, but that's probably just because they knew they spawned so close they were both going to do Fortress first. So that makes sense. Why they all checked it from the bastion.
Seeing the 114 side of them coming out with the shieldless, fire resless blaze fights.
Mm-hmm.
Love to see it. Just a little bit of a flex when you can do that. Nerdy. Is Nerdy also going to opt to go Fortress first?
Looks like
I think so.
He's going for it.
It is the play. It is the play, in my opinion.
Yum, tasty Fortress first. More deaths? Potentially? Oh, as we see Nerdy get knocked real low.
You have to be careful what you say in the booth. It's the commentator's curse. If you say something's going to happen, it's going to happen.
Look, the chat wants blood, okay? It's not me. The chat wants to see someone die. They've told me over and over.
But we want to see a tiebreaker more.
That's true. So we want to see Pete die? Is that what I'm hearing?
I did not say that. I did not say that.
Nerdy taking heavy damage. And yeah, if you're doing Fortress first, there's actually a much higher chance there's going to be enough iron for an iron pick in a Fortress compared to a bastion chest, actually. So I always like skipping the iron pick in the overworld and going straight to the Fortress or bastion. And it looks like we got another amazing blaze rate drops because Pete is leaving Fortress first at 6.5 minutes.
That's amazing. He is sprinting out of here with his iron pick and his bucket. Yeah, seeing Nerdy mine everything out with a wood pickaxe, really, there's something sinister about it. I don't know. It's just that reminder that he crafted 2 buckets and he could have had an iron pick, but...
We've all made that mistake. It sucks to happen in tournament, though.
Oh, I know.
So bad.
Oh my god, the chat is being extra chaotic today.
Oh, Pete making the safe play and making gold boots. Oh! Is he gonna die? Is chat gonna get their wish? Getting assaulted.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's okay. And Nerdy leaving in 7.5 minutes with no iron pick. Not looking as good. Don't know if he knows if there's iron in that bastion chest or not.
Chat wants blood and they want it to be Pete's. Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
Do a little bit of mischief. Just a little bit of mischief.
Only a little bit. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Oh, Nerdy doing the slab full block pillar. I love that. It's the little things. It's the little tech that comes in handy. Have you seen that one?
What were you like? I was interested to see though, because when you put slabs on top of each other when they're the same, they just make full blocks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you can't do your own pillar straight up, but if there's already an existing like wall, you can just angle so you always place the slab.
No, he didn't. Oh, Nerdy, no. Oh, that hurt. That hurt.
Well, not Nerdy's day, unfortunately. Chat wanted blood.
But
it's the wrong person, though. It's the wrong person. Pete.
And the shift giving out, oh no, is the worst too. Oh gosh.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if Nerdi resets. It is 9 minutes, which would mean in order to have any impact on the match, Nerdi would have to reset and finish in 11 minutes. So not super likely. While we see Pete continue on Good Gap Stables route.
Yeah,
I don't
was
even
gonna
know what's going on with Nerdi's screen.
I don't know either. Maybe his game crashed or something. I simply don't know. But what do you even say?
Oh, no.
Not check Nerdy?
Oh, no.
Is he okay?
I mean, Pete's making quick work of this. It's not going to be a sub 10, but it looks like he's one pearl throw away from his nether travel location here. If he's got all his obsidian. Is Nerdy stream up, but did I lose it? Could chat tell me if his stream is up? It's Nerdy2, T-O-O.
Take a look and see what I can.
Looks like it's still up. It's just black screen. It's just black.
Well, I think his timer was still up for a hot minute.
Oh, that's true.
But
Sag. I mean, we still see Pete. Seeing if he can get the last of his materials. Might be leaving.
yeah, stream on black, but it is still playing live feed. So he probably just stepped away.
Yeah, we'll assume Nerdy has to forfeit. He did take a death at 9 minutes, having to reset, so very unlikely to finish the seed anyway. So he may just be watching us, seeing what Pete's up to. So if Pete does make a big error here, we will go on to a seed 3, or we will go on to overtime to see. So Nerdy still has a chance for this one. So Pete just has to finish and not die.
Chat hoping for a second death. They just want blood. Oh my goodness. The building the portal in lava. Kinda monka, but I guess if it works, it works.
Yeah. Is he just on the right spot? He's pretty close. Yeah, there you go. Pretty close nether exit. Does he have bow and arrows? Oh, I don't think he has bow and arrows.
It's a sad day. Oh, he built his portal in the wrong spot to begin with.
He's fine.
A quick recovery.
Fire res run out.
Cube is ready to wreck his day.
Pete exiting nether at 12:24, hitting that scouted travel perfectly.
Into the portal room. Seeing portals in the portal room, just it hits different. You know?
Is Pete going to make everyone in the booth, everyone watching happy? Is he going to craft that bow? He has arrows. Is he going to do it? We're all waiting with bated breath.
I'm going to be honest. I thought you were going to say make chat happy and fall into the void. And I was like, that's really dark. Why are you wishing that in your tournament?
No, the string, Pete, the string. No, your head fight give me so much. Oh, yes, he did it. Let's go. Let's go, Pete.
T-Wex is just so happy.
Oh, yes. Poggies, he did it.
Poggies in the chat. Oh my gosh.
Would have liked to see him run around doing a quick, getting rid of all those crystals, getting a quick, solid 2-minute dragon fight. But that's okay. He's high rolling. Dragon looks like it perches, but it's not. He's in a better position. Emily, it was all planned. He's now in a better position for the bow and arrow.
Tactical. All calculated.
Reposition with the Ender Pearl.
Insane shots. He's gaming.
Yeah, get that one. Nice. Beautiful. Oh, is he going to hit that one? Oh, Dragon gets in the way. Dragon gets in the way again. No way he hits that. Only a true gamer would hit that. Wait, wait, Pete, you have to hit. When I say only a true gamer he gets to hit that, you have to hit it, Pete. Oh, he's getting...
Come on.
Getting in here. Is that
Be
a
a true
perch?
gamer.
It is a perch. Here we go. Let's watch the beds. Dragon flips side on him. Unfair of the dragon. First two beds look nice. And that is a clean 5-bed. Pete taking it in sub 15.
Sub 15, man. Could have got a dream bounty.
What could have been. Well played to Pete. He will take this one 2-0. We will undeafen him.
31 L.
All right. Welcome back to the Booth Runners. Congrats to Pete. Taking that one 2-0. Unfortunately, Nerdi had to death at around the 9-minute mark, making that one kind of impossible. So, yeah, but well played to Pete. Doing a quick Fortress first and make a quick work of that Bastion and solid 1 cycle. Well done.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, so let's see. That's yeah, it's 2-0 for Pete. So Pete's now 2-0 in his group. And going up against who else is in your group? This one.
It'll be K4 next week,
K4.
I believe.
Oh, what a juicy match. PeteZahHutt versus K4. That's gonna be a fun one to look forward to. So Nerdi still also has one match, I believe, against Credithead coming up in week 3. And yeah, all right. That was a quick 2-0. That's all the matches for today. I'll throw it over to the intermission screen chat so you can see the upcoming matches. We do have 4 tomorrow. We have a lot. So or sorry, Thursday morning in America time. Yeah, all right. I will see you guys later, chat. See you for
GG's everyone.
Chat.
bye.
GG's, Nerdy.
Have a good one.